Noor, I last saw you on July 7th, 2019, 2 years, 3.5 months ago, and certainly much has changed in the world since then. But I need to read a portion of what I said on that day, because the jurors in this case, citizens of Minneapolis, raised questions then that remain unanswered. On July 7th, I said, the primary concern of the jurors who heard the testimony in this case when I spoke with them after the verdict was, will there be changes? Change is needed. Will some of these supervising officers be fired or disciplined? Is what we saw normal for the Minneapolis Police Department and the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension? How will this be prevented from happening again? Why are officers more concerned about their personal safety than the safety of the public, especially in such a low-crime neighborhood? Why should a civilian have to be afraid of approaching a squad car? What about the motto on the car door, to serve with compassion? Why were Mr. Noor and Mr. Harity so reactive? What was their training? The jurors in this case were particularly concerned with Officer Harity's statement that his priority was making sure he did whatever he had to get home safe each night. Jurors remarked that they thought the priority of the police was supposed to be to protect and serve the public. No one who heard the testimony in this case or who works in the criminal justice system can question the difficulty of a patrol officer's job or the dedication of the majority of the police and first responders. But here, something went very much awry. The victim's family and some of the witnesses, including some officers, have expressed concerns. A large amount of taxpayer dollars will go to Australia, but Minneapolis residents await the promised transformation, and the questions of the jurors remain unanswered. What has changed? What will change so that this does not happen again? How does the department address officer safety without jeopardizing public safety? The jurors and the people of Minneapolis need and deserve answers. The citizens of Minneapolis have now paid out $47 million in settlements for allegations of police negligence and malfeasance. Since we last met, another person has died at the hands of police after 2 other rookies responded together in a squad to a low-risk situation which escalated. The community exploded. Another police officer has been on trial for murder. Mr. Noor, I am not surprised that you have been a model prisoner. However, I do not know of any authority that would make that grounds for reducing your sentence. There was no departure motion in this case by either side, and so no departure from the guidelines is appropriate or legal. You have been convicted of manslaughter in the 2nd degree, culpable negligence, creating an unreasonable risk of harm. As Ms. Sweezy said, the court may sentence you to between 41 months and 57 months. That is the range. You did shoot across the nose of your partner. You did endanger a bicyclist and residents of a community of surrounding houses on a summer Saturday evening. One household was entertaining guests on a porch. adjacent to the gunfire. These factors of endangering the public make your crime of manslaughter appropriate for high end of the guidelines box. I hereby sentence you to the Commissioner of Corrections for a period of 57 months. You will receive credit for the 908 days you have spent in custody. You have previously submitted DNA to the Bureau of Criminal Apprehension back in July of 2017. I hereby remand you to the custody of the Hennepin County Sheriff's Office. Good luck, sir.